We are live and ready to rock and roll. See what we got here real quick. Little short signal. Missed that one. That was a hell of a signal. All right. Good signal there. Bad. Good. All right. 103. 901, sorry. No, not good. All right. 5. Good. Okay. Let's get the link sent out here and we'll get to work. Looks like some news potentially. We'll wait on that. Decent signal so far. All right. Good call there. Added back some of the neutral signals. We didn't have those yesterday. I think that could be a helpful thing for us today. Just being able to, what up, Kyle? Just to be able to get a little bit of confirmation, like, okay, maybe price isn't going anywhere, or we should wait and sit it out. So we can check on the markets here after this signal and see what is what. A lot more evenness, but we have neutral signals, so maybe that cancels it out a little bit. New signal here. Okay. Have ourselves a long. Go buy right there. Stop here. See what we can get here. There we go. Nice. Good. Boom. All right. Good start. 168 to start the day. First trade of the day. Not so bad. We should get another signal here pretty soon. About 10 seconds. That was a hell of a signal. And in a moment, we'll look at what the market's doing overall. Okay. New signal here. Long, of course. We'll ride it. Nice. Good choice. Awesome. Boom. All right. We're up 268 or 286 on this one. So good. Good signal there. Both of you guys. We got a neutral one actually, but we'll live with it. Let's look at just really quick. ATR's at 39, super high ATR. So we need to make sure we're trading micros, which we are, being responsible there. Markets are up nice and big. We had a nice inflation print that came through. We'll talk about that in just a moment as well. We'll get to that after this next signal here. Okay, good. Short signal here. What? That's interesting. Wow, that's crazy. Go sell right there. Stop up here. This is such a bold signal that I had to take it. I had to take that one. It's such a bold signal. I had to take it. It's a really bad signal there. I was like, wow, really? Like this? Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Let me go to, let's see, Forex Factory. Okay, so inflation came in a little light. Here we can see that right here. Forecast was 2.9. Let me see, make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, forecast was 2.9. We ended up at 2.8, which isn't bad. Previously it was 3. So we're coming down. Inflation's coming down a little bit. So the Gov says a little bit faster than we were anticipating, at least this month, which is great. So I'm trading 4 minis. Nice, Kyle. Nice. Okay, new signal here. Long and Now this is where I think a short makes more sense. Let's see what we got here. We have two opposing signals. So we're going to sit this one out. The short is more correct so far, but we'll wait. Okay. Simplify some of this here. All right, actually, let me check that. Fuck. So annoying. Okay, new signal here in about 3 seconds. Got it. Long. I want to take it, but both of these were pretty bad. But the short was better, so. Let's look at everything we have today. Bitcoin's down a little bit, fine. MSTR down with it, okay. Tesla up's 8%, crazy. They're bouncing back. See what the markets are up to, because if inflation is cooling off, that would kind of assume that we should get lowering interest rates. And if that's the case, the market's going to be very happy with that. So let's see if that's the case here. If that can work itself out. 950. Okay. It's not a bad signal. It ain't great, but it ain't bad. All right, can we build off of this and roll up? Let's find out. GPT likes a long. I'll take a long. I'll make sure my stop's pretty tight. And boom. Okay, nice little hit there. We're up 263, back to where we were before. That's a good signal. Doesn't really matter what happens after this. Price ran up nicely. We had a chance to get in there, get profitable, and get out. And we did that. So good signal there. Yeah, Kyle, good. You're trading 4 minis or 4 micros? Sorry, Kyle. Micros or minis, my friend? I skipped over your comment there. Micros or minis, my friend? Okay. New signal here coming up, or now actually. We got a sell signal here yet? 11. We'll go sell right there. Tough one here. Let's see if we can get price to kind of steamroll down for us a little bit. Price is moving a lot smoother today, so that's nice. Let's see if we can get price to really extend for us here. Nice. Okay, another $100 or so. We're up 336 so far. Damn, had we given it a little bit more space, we could have had a much bigger trade too. Damn. I think we're heading back to VWAP if I had to guess. Or at least we're on the path to do that. But it looks like price is wanting to stay high, which is good for, I guess, the overall sentiment of the economy. But let's see what we got. Micro CFX, like 4 minis is hellish. 4 minis is a lot. All right. Looking for a short signal here, I think, as well. Short. We got a really good fill there, so we can give this one a little room to work, but I'm hoping it flies down. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That is what we want to see. Okay. Up 481, really nice. Really, really nice. Now, price has been very easy to read so far, which is good. It's not always like this, but when you have price basically just making these nice, well, this is tough, but making these nice moves up and then these nice moves down, like it's really easy to see that move up, move down. Even this is a little tricky, but not bad. Up and then down, and then there's a skyrocket. That's a lot easier to trade. So if we can avoid choppiness, which is going to be my main focus today, is avoiding choppiness, we'll have ourselves a fantastic day. Okay, so I got price. I got a neutral here on this signal. Automatic bad. And I wouldn't mind going long off of this. I don't know that price is going to go up high. I don't know if price is going to get down to this lower level here at 19,639, but I'd be game for a long potentially. This is kind of what I'd be expecting. And if I got in right, somewhere in here, I'd be profitable. We would have won that trade. Maybe not by a lot, but we would have won that trade. So, all right, all right, all right. Let's keep it rolling here. Is my audio good, by the way? I didn't even check. Check. Hold on, I can't hear myself. Neutral and a long. I'll take the long. See what price wants to do here. Okay, we're up 480. Not bad. Is my audio working okay? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Sorry. Usually I have my computer to the one side, and so it's easier to hear. Ooh, that wasn't a good signal now, was it? That was bad. It was really bad. No and no. That's awesome, though. Okay, we squeezed out profit on that candle going long. Imagine that. Not terrible. Not a great trade, but not terrible. Okay, we got price stair stepping and coming down. New signal here in just a second. Okay, I'm gonna, oh man, I should have waited a second, but I jumped into it anyway. Let's see if price can extend. And we got the worst kind of fill you could ever get for this trade. At the very bottom, this sucks. Let's see if price can reward me for bad behavior. God, I jumped in too fast. Wow, we got bailed out on that. We got bailed out on that. And ChatGPT called for a neutral here. I'm not liking the neutral signal at all. I wanted to jump in this thing and go and catch this entire move. It just was too late. That's on me. That was a bad trade. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you guys. We are rip rocking and ready to go here. All right. I've got a short signal entry there with a stop up here. Nice. Okay. 80 bucks there again. We're at 568 for today. Probably could have held that one a little longer and made some more money on it. Definitely. But I don't like all the neutrals we're getting. Not a fan of that. Price is right below VWAP now. Now you guys can see that on my Tradeovate chart, I don't pay attention to VWAP very much. This is a setup that I think you guys could mimic as well. Is just having TradingView open but trading on Tradeovate because you get better fills and price moves smoother. But when I'm looking at these signals, I don't care. It considers VWAP. Let me say that differently. It considers VWAP. We have a short here. I can't take it. The price is gone already. I want to, but price is already a little gone. I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep trying to. I don't want to keep taking bad trades in the name of taking just taking trades. So we'll wait on that one. So far, you're a good signal. Teresa, what's going on? Teresa, Miss Cox, happy to have you. But so the system does consider VWAP and where it is on every single trade. That is absolutely part of it. But we have this bottom right here I'm looking at. See, and remember, we're at a psychological level. Remember, 19,000, we're at an even number, 600. So price is going to dance at this even number. We got buyers, I'm sure, right below. And obviously we have sellers still selling into that. So let's just see what we get here. Short and short. Price is already a little bit too far gone for me, so I'm gonna have to wait. Now let's see if price can trade outside of this candle here. I don't really consider, so yes, this is a red candle. Yes, technically these signals are good. But if we were still in this trade, we wouldn't be up or down any more money than we were on the previous standard two candles, plus, give or take a couple points here. And so we have price basically sitting at this level again. And so let's just see what happens. I have this 19,579 level as like the very bottom of this like range right here. And so we're gonna keep an eye on that. But if GPT wanted to give me a neutral, I would take that. Okay. We have another short signal here. I'll take that. This is aggressive as hell, but all right, let's see what we got here. Nice. Okay, we made a couple bucks there, not much, but like 30 bucks there, not bad. Short little scalp. Quick and dirty scalp. You guys can't see the signals, can you? My bad. Let's do this here. Make the face a little smaller. My apologies. You guys can now see all the signals, right? Oops. All right, cool. Really bad signal there. Low confidence though, so that's fine. Low confidence signal is cool with me. Okay, now am I ready to jump in this long here and get smoked by the market coming back down? I don't know. Long and long. Okay, let's see. So far, both of these signals are pretty good. We'll take that. Okay, weren't able to catch that one. It moved too fast for us. Moved a little too fast for us. Okay, that was a good signal. Even though price pulled back, you had plenty of time to take profit on that trade. Okay, what do we have here? Another long. Okay, entry could have been way better, but let's see if price can run for us and we can capture some profit here anyway. Good. Wow. Okay. All right, we didn't make a ton on that one, but 646 is what we're up today on this account, so that's good. That's good stuff. Having a tight stop is great because you do capture moves like this, but sometimes if it was a little tighter, we could have tried to maybe caught a bit more on that one. So small win, but we'll take it. Okay, new signal here. Glad we got into this trade and we were able to get profitable because we've been seeing this same price pattern for a while now. Short, which is, let's go stop. Okay, back up 494. This is the opposite of what we've been seeing. So we've had price roll down. We've been seeing this for who knows how long, past couple days, almost the whole week. Price rolls down, price pulls up, we go long, we make profit here. We get another long signal, we go long, but price just rejects and goes straight down. So we've been getting caught in this, like in this candle, it'd be like going long right here, like boom, price just drops for us. But here we have buyers maybe stepping in potentially, which is a little different than what we've been used to. So we'll see on that. Let's just make sure that's our second loss for the day. Let's see what we got here. New signal time. 23 is a short. Okay, sell, stop. Good trade there. Okay. 575. Good. Good signal there. Bad. Oh man, we could have had way more on that one. Dang. Trying to figure out the stop here, like where we need to place it. We've been pretty much correct all morning. That this is probably the first one, maybe the second one, but I think the first major one where it's like, if we give it a little more room, we could have captured a ton more value. Okay. Not super upset with that, but okay. Happy to have everybody in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Always love hearing the spread of people. All right. New signal here. We'll get two of them. We got sell signal there. That's actually a pretty good fill. Whether this trade works out or not is a different story, but that's a good fill. Okay. We're up 600 bucks for today. 598. Ontario, nice. You should read the candle structure for entry. JStores, nah. We're just going to use these signals. We're not going to use anything else. Not going to use anything else. Let's see here. So technically these are bad signals. So what we want to do is improve these signals so that they're, much, much better and super accurate. The idea though is that when this is available, you shouldn't need to use anything else but the signals. And really what I want to maybe get across is that my results are going to be based solely on the signals. So if you have other things that you think will help you improve your trading, then great, you'll do better than I do with these. As an idea, let's go short right there, sell. Does that make sense? If I let go of this, it's set. I probably should have let go, huh? Let's see. This is going to be a tricky one. Okay. Minimal profit there. 616 for today. Okay, fine. I don't like this one. So the idea is that these signals by themselves should stand alone and be good enough for you to trade and make money. You should have a blank chart and use these signals to trade along with the trailing stop to take these trades. That should be it. If you have other things that you would like to use as well, then fantastic. That should get you better results than I get. But as far as reading candle structure, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do all that. All right, what we got here? 26 is a neutral and a short. I'll take the sell here just to see if we can catch maybe a little pullback. Let's see. Maybe I had my chance right there. I don't know. There it is. Okay, we lost $1 on that one. It's probably just commissions. Probably could have made a little more on this one though had we given it a little more space, but okay. Bad signal you are, and we don't like those. And then 25 wasn't a great one either. Okay, so again, working on improving these so that these are all, thumbs up. That makes sense. Going long right here would make a ton of sense. Shoot. 44. Kyle, that's like, yeah. But as traders, like I get it. Like we're very, hold on here. Let's get this next trade here. Let's see what we got. That's gone. I can't take that. That's gone. Good signal. I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen. I was hoping we could get maybe just a more patient candle, but as traders, we're very much like loyal to the things that we think work. And, we're very distrusting of things that might be new, which is totally fine. That's, very much human behavior. But I'm very willing to separate and move on from the things that maybe don't serve me as well as other things do. ATR is sitting at 29. We'll probably get to minis here pretty soon. But I'm very willing to separate out what I think works versus what actually works. Because if the things that you really love and care about, if they actually work, then you'd make a ton of money trading. There'd be no other excuse. So hopefully that connects. Like, let's see here. We have a short signal here and a long. I'm not getting in front of that. I'm not getting in front of that. For right now, we'll call you bad and you good. Let's see if ChatGPT has been early. It called a short signal like right here, I think. So it called a short right here, and we took it. I was like, I got to see this thing. Or where was it? Maybe it was here. It was one of these. Like, I have to see this through because it's such a wild interpretation of price. And it wasn't incorrect. It was just early. This one looks a little bit better, but this one's still like a bad signal. You'd much rather have been in a long and captured all of that 62 to, I mean, that was 21 points. You'd much rather be in a long there. But okay, like I see the vision. Let's see what we got here. Very interesting. Emotions, yeah, emotions are a big part of it. Emotions are a huge part of it, Kyle. Your call. I've got myself a long signal here. Hey, I don't believe in this one. I want to give this one a lot of room, but I don't know if I should. Commissions are high when you trade 5 micros. And so like to get a break even, wow, we actually benefited from having a looser stop. 630 for today. That's improved. Oh God, it's a bad signal. This is what I thought I was going to run into before I got out of that trade. Yeah, emotions play a big deal in this whole thing. Like, but ideally, we just look at this, and this is one of the things that I'm trying to get to for you guys for really all of trading is let's see if we can get a short out of this. Sell, nice. Really? That was it. We made $3. But like, wow, I really thought we were gonna get price to roll like clean down. Damn. All right. Neutral and is this any good? We're at VWAP, so that makes sense. But 13 points down, 13 points up. I mean, it did come down first. I don't know. I'll mark it as fine. That's fine. Unless price just erupts here, I'll call that good. Okay, new signal here in 5 seconds. Short. This one could be tricky. A little for us. There we go. Okay, we're up 726 in this account now. Oh, a little more on that one. A little more we could have had. $1. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, we have this. We have price basically at the same levels we have. I deleted the level out because I didn't think it was important, and now we're back to it. That was the level that we tested, and then this is the level that we haven't had price close below yet. So let's see what GPT wants to do with this. Short and short. Can't take it because price is too far gone. Let's just watch this one to see what happens. I've got a measurement of 16 points with no upper wick. And oh man, that's one of those where it's like if you just jumped into it, it didn't matter almost where, you'd have been profitable. That doesn't happen all the time. It's actually pretty rare that that happens. And so, Tom, nice, my friend, nice, happy to have you. I'm pretty sure I just added access to the predictor model for you, which is different than this. I know it's confusing. I know it's confusing, but it is different than this. I'm not live trading that. So good luck with that. Ask your questions if you have them. But yeah, that was one of those trades where if you just jumped in, almost didn't matter where in the beginning, you've been profitable, which is awesome. But it's also really risky because sometimes price just does not do that. Most times it doesn't do that. Okay, we're gonna definitely get a digestion of that. Let's see if we can get a short here. If we can squeeze out this one, I'm gonna be pretty tight on because I think price might be done going down for a bit. Small victory there. We're up 732. Again, I want to be, if this one goes down lower than this low, like I'm okay with that. Like, I was wrong, whatever. But I anticipated this being the case of price. And so we'll mark you as bad. So any amount of profit that I was able to get would have been nice because I thought we were going to be pricing in a different direction. ATR still at 32, still really high. So we'll wait. So I wanted this thing to get around 20 for us to make sense for us to jump to micro or to minis to just a full size mini contract. But we'll see. Short. Stop. I mean, price has to do something. It's got to either roll up or try to make a new low. And so let's just see. GPT thinks we're going to make a new low. I'm thinking a little different. I mean, like $2. I mean, that's just tough. Like, you don't want your stop to be right above your entry on a short because that means you're gonna lose money on that trade plus commissions. But man, that was a tough one. This price really hasn't done a whole lot here. Good signals all around though, because it was actually short. Good signal, but price really hasn't done anything past this 545 level. 545 level. So I'm not too upset about it. Maybe we'll just relax here for a second. Let's see what we get. Short signal here. We won't be able to catch that one. So we'll have to wait anyway. All right. We'll have to see how this signal actually plays itself out here. Oh, come on. J Store is potentially, my friend, potentially. Potentially. Okay. Neutral signal and a long signal. I'll buy that. Let's see. We got a little bit of a pullback there. Let's see what price wants to do here. This is a riskier trade. I don't know if I believe in it fully, but let's see what we got. Probably lose about $100 on this one. Well, that was nice. Okay, made some money there. 754 for today. You're not a good signal either, you. So that one was one where I gotta mark that other one accurately. Let's see here. 16 versus actually a good signal because it happened first. I'll take it. New signal? I mean, that thing is gone. That thing said buy, I would buy it, but that thing is gone. Again, when price moves that fast, you gotta chill. 20 points down. I mean, you can't argue with that. Just didn't happen fast. It didn't happen the way you wanted it to. Not at all. Not at all. You guys have questions? Let me know. But I keep it rolling here. Keep it rolling. I just don't know what to do here with you guys. This is so stupid. New signal here in 5 seconds. short, and short. I'll jump in right there. I think price is going to go green on me. Let's see how much it does before it goes back down, if it goes back down. This has been some of the hardest, $4 on that one. This has been some of the hardest trading we've had for, I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, let's look at our results here. 35 trades, 33 wins, 94% win rate right now. Really nice. Our biggest wins, 156. Our biggest loss is 145. We could work on that. The price has been just screaming on us. So super solid to start. Good day to start. Let's see. Both of you guys are correct on that one. We'll have to wait. The price really is bottoming here, or I think it is. This is kind of how I'm seeing this. We can't take this trade because it moved too fast for us. So I'm not taking this trade because I think I know better. I'm not taking this trade because price has just gone too far before I could jump into it. I don't want to chase it again. But basically, we made this bottom at 19.5, 30, and 42. And so my assumption is price does one of two things. It either blows through this whole thing, which it could, right here, it could, or it's ready to reverse back up. Like this is its kind of final push, and then we're going to see price roll back up here on the next couple signals. Now I don't know if ChatGPT actually catches this and understands what's going to happen here, but that's my assumption of what price is going to do. Always open to being wrong, and I'll take a short if it gives it to me. Short. Because again, I think the AI knows better than I do. This is just my gut feeling. Okay. Whoa. We lose about $100 here, $150 here. Yep. All right, we're back up to 619. Okay, nice little loss there. Ooh, price tested higher, went lower. So this is a bad signal because price rolled up too fast, too high. Okay. This is kind of what I think price is going to do. I just thought that green candle would hold actually. We'd actually continue to go higher. So let's see what oof. AI was right, I was wrong. I just didn't give it enough space. That's tricky. That's tricky. Short. Sell right there. Stop. Hopefully this is one of those where we don't just break even, but it might be. Oh, it's gonna be a lot more than that. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Really nice trade there. Puts us up $900 even for today. Really nice trade there. Okay. Good stuff there. Good signal ChatGPT. All right. New signal here. Short. Stop. It's fine. Made 33 bucks on that one. Anytime you get a big candle like this, and you get a huge push down like we got, oftentimes you're going to get some sort of just like price, I would call it like reconciliation. You're just going to get like a resetting of price. Price is going to just flatten out for a second. It's pretty rare that you would get price to do like if this candle pulled up to here, that'd be crazy. Like you're going to get price to just settle down for a second and say, okay, wait, like that price oversold way too much. We're going to move back up, and I think we're going to end up settling. So if I move this like right there, move this one like right there, probably just going to end up settling in this range. If I had to guess, I'll listen to ChatGPT, but this is my assumption, kind of how I'm reading this. I don't think that longs make sense here, but I will take it if it says to do it. Okay. It says long, so I'll take it. Long stop order. Again, I want to give this thing some room, but I might have been wrong. I should have probably let go of the button there. Yeah, that was stupid. We lost 50 bucks on that one. That was dumb. We could have lost out on commissions only. So we lost out on uh this signal was trash. This signal was trash. And so were you. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. All right. So price is not settling. I mean, I guess it kind of is. We're settling here. We're trying to figure out where we want to be. New signal here in 5 seconds. Let's see what we got. Okay, 44 is a short. I have 2 shorts here. So sell, stop. Good. Nice. All right. 877 here. J Stores, what's going on, my friend? These trade wars has this market moving 500 since COVID, bro. Take profit at 500, nice. No, J Stores, good question. It does not. Does ChatGPT basically analyze your trades? No. So you have to use what's a machine learning or reinforcement learning model. You have to train a new model on that. Let's see here. So 44 was good. Let's see what you two are up to. You have to use a reinforcement learning. You have to train something new. And so this ChatGPT, I'm basically, every trade is going to be stored. Every confidence or every thumbs up, thumbs down is stored as well. So it does have all the data. But to ask ChatGPT to analyze it and update in real time, not a possibility with the model that they've released. I'm sure they have something that could do that, but the public model isn't capable of that. None of the public models are. It's too much data for them to learn on the different iterations. So you have to basically build your own. And so right now, like that's what we're waiting on. That's what I am waiting on. Is we will have our own reinforcement learning here shortly. It just takes a while for the training to actually occur. I have a short signal here and a long signal. I'm good with that. So let's chill and just wait. Again, I said we have price kind of flatten out in here. It's basically what we had. It flattened out a little lower than I thought. It's like kind of like right here. So let's see. I'm gonna wait for price to get out of this range before taking the next trade. Yesterday I caught myself range trading a ton and I gave back a ton of profit. I don't really want to do that today. So I'm gonna sit back and wait on price to get outside of our range right here. Once it does that, then we'll be ready for some new trades. Okay, good and bad. Here's a chance for us. Okay. Can price close below our wick? I don't really count this one. I know price will want to test it. I don't really count it though. Okay, there goes. See, this is why we want to just wait a little bit. Price says short. Yeah, I was gonna say I want to step in front of that, but better that I don't. I typically don't get those right. Really appreciate everybody tuning in this AM. Happy to have you guys. I do like taking trades when the candle is the opposite color of the direction I want to go. So taking shorts on green candles and taking longs on red candles. But this one moves so fast up that it was like by the time I'd gotten in, I get blown out. Okay, new signal here in about 10 seconds. So we'll see. We will see. We'll have some updates. I'm hoping tomorrow that I can show you guys as well. That'd be pretty sweet. Let's see here. We got a short and long. So we're gonna wait on this one as well. I would have liked to take a long off of this. I'd be wrong because price just eats up the entire previous candle, but I got a mixed bag here, and hopefully we can get these delays to come down just a tad. So instead of it being 2 or 4 seconds delayed, it'll be like 1 second delayed, 2 seconds max. Working on that as well. What we don't want it to do though is no. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? So right now I send ChatGPT kind of a lot of data, maybe too much potentially, and so we want to cut that down based on what makes the most sense. Um, New signal here right now. Okay, we have a sell signal here. Not going to be able to catch it. Not that I want to take it anyway, but we're not going to be able to catch it. Price really hovering at this 19,514 level. 19,501 is where my support is, and that's again another one of those psychological levels. Price loves even numbers. 19,500, price immediately touches and runs away, which is insane. So this is a good signal, actually, I think. Yeah. Now let's see if price wants to test this 500 level again. Okay, 19,500. Let's see what we got here. The message. Give me. I will answer that question in just a second. All right, a comment in a second. Let's see what we got here. Nothing really. Nothing that we could trade. Um, the message, yeah. Well, I would say that my accuracy is really high. I take a lot of trades and my accuracy is high, and like um, understanding, like I think every trader has to understand what their superpower is and like maximize it. I win a lot of trades. Like I am very consistently above 70%. At times 80%. Right now, I think we're above 80 right now as well. And so it benefits me to take a ton of trades because I'm going to get more right than wrong. And if I have the ability by using a trailing stop just to capture some of the moves that move a ton in my favor, well then I'm going to make a ton of money. And so that's how I've optimized my trading is I'm probably, let's see if we get a long here. Short. Nope. I don't like a short here. I don't want to take a trade yet. We're still in this stupid range. But like that's my superpower is I take a ton of trades and I win a ton. And so I should take as many trades as I possibly can, assuming my win rate stays at the same level, if not goes up. Like yesterday, we took like 124 trades and I won like 70%. Like I don't really need much more evidence that I'm going to win probably above 70% of my trades almost every day. And so that would lend me to taking more trades. The reason I don't want to size up too much is I don't want to have massive losses and blow up accounts. But in the future, like that'll lead me to sizing up as well. If I know I'm going to win 70% of my trades and I'll have at least 3 to 7, maybe 8 trades a day, they're going to be larger than my largest loss, then I should absolutely take that. I should absolutely maximize that. But that's what I'm good at, if that makes sense. All right, 52 signal here, short. I'll take a sell right there. Let's see what we have here. Let's see if we can get price to move in our favor a little bit. It's dancing like crazy. Good. Okay, we got hit. 884. We won that trade. Small one, but we won. Technically, it's a bad signal. Didn't mind it, but wasn't great. Now the ATR has come down to about 21. So let's wait another candle or two, and then we'll jump over to full size minis here. To full size minis. But the message, that's just what I'm good at. Some traders have a really low win rate, but they win really big trades. So they are in trades for 20 minutes to an hour to 2 hours. That's great. If that's you, then just maximize and optimize for that. That will make you a lot more money than trying to trade a different style. That thing is gone. Okay. The reason I didn't want to jump into minis yet is I've got price. This is what I was waiting on, by the way. So now we have like a nice little move we can look at. We definitely will get a move off of this, which is good. But the reason I didn't want to jump over to full size minis yet is the ATR is low, but it's low because we're ranging. I think once we start doing a little bit more price discovery, trying to see if we can get above 19,550 or not, we'll get a much larger candle. And then we did. So we got 29 points right there, 28 points of movement. Pretty good. I don't know what that's going to mean for the next couple trades, but let's see. New signal here in 5 seconds. I've got a short signal here and a long. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Snoopy, you asked, can you explain more about the ATR? Okay. The ATR is not necessarily a directional indicator. It doesn't tell you anything other than the size of the candle, okay? And the average size of the previous candles, whatever your length is. The reason this is important is it helps you understand how much you should risk in 2 ways: where your stop loss should be, and potentially how much capital you should be deploying per trade. The larger the ATR, the more price movement you can deploy less capital. The lower the ATR, well, the more capital you can deploy because you're going to get less movement. Let's go long right there. Stop down here. This one's tricky because I want price to continue to go up, but historically, this has not been a winning trade for me. Me nor ChatGPT. So let's see if we can change that a little bit today. I got price fighting up, but it's not looking great. Our entry was incredible here, and we're starting to lose this trade, I think. Yeah. Okay. Small loss there. We're down to 800 bucks for today on this account. Okay. Nope. This is one thing I want to get ChatGPT to try and guess as being correct. It's tough. It's really tough because it's hard to predict this stuff, but I would like to see if I can get the AI to recognize that. After a huge move up, big move back down. But the ATR, all it does is just tell you the size of candles. So then you use that. Let's see what we got here. Neutral and short. God, I can't take that yet. It's gone. Good signal. All the ATR does is just tell you the size of the candles. So it's not a trading tool per se that you would use to go long or short. You just look at this and say, okay, I'm getting 24, 25. You look at the previous candle. I'm getting 26 points of movement. My stop loss needs to be 26 points away because that's the average size of these candles. I need to be, very cautious of that. Or I need to size my account properly. If I know that the ATR is sitting at 26 or it's at 34, and I start doing the math, every point when I'm trading NQ is $20. So I would do 34 times 2, that's 68. That's $680 potentially on just one contract that I could lose if this thing goes against me fully. The full candle does. And so it just helps you understand sizing and risk management. That's all it is. Let's see, can we get a sell here? Okay, I'm gonna jump into this one and chase it a little bit. Let's see if it'll reward me for it or if I'm gonna get blasted for this. I basically need price to go below these levels here, and I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm going to do a tight stop here. Hmm. Wow. Got super lucky on that one. Super lucky on that one. Okay. Actually, it's a good trade. Next signal. Short. Go ahead and sell right there. Oh man, I thought my entry was way higher than that. That stings. Hopefully this trade works out anyway, but oh man. Okay, we're giving back money for no reason. Bad signal there, both of you guys. Fuck. All right. So I really thought, and maybe I was right, I just didn't give enough space. I don't know. Ah, yeah, I was. Well, still was a bad signal because price reversed all the way up. Or maybe it wasn't a bad signal. I don't know. That sucks because we had a chance and we didn't capitalize. I thought my entry was a little higher than that. To be fair, it's a bad signal. To be fair, I thought my entry was a little higher than that, but tough one. I needed my entry higher or to give it a little bit more space to be profitable, and I didn't do either. Let's see what we got here. New signal here in 2 seconds. Okay. Got a short to stop. Now we're really just battling for like nickels, it feels like. Got to get price to really move here. That's better. Like 85 bucks on that. We're up to 701 again. Okay, fine. I want to jump to one full mini here, but I think the ATR is just a tad too high still. So our wins are going to be pretty small, maybe 100 bucks, 150 bucks at most. Our losses should be right in that same area too. And the reason for it is I just don't want to jump in with way too much risk and end up, blowing up some profit on a bad trade. I don't want to do that. We have price making a nice move down here, which is good. New signal here in 2 seconds. Okay, I got a sell signal here. Short, stop. This is one of those where if price just gets back to even, we'll make a ton of money. Good. There it is. Here we go. Okay, it's up to 782 again. Nice signal there. It really wasn't a good signal. It was actually a pretty bad signal. We just waited long enough to get into that trade that it worked out for us. This is why I don't want to chase a ton of trades. Let's see. New signal here. No confidence, so we'll wait. The message, nope. For each, oh, Kyle, yes. Kyle, I'll answer your question after Kyle's. Kyle, yeah, P&L target. So I'm trading these Topstep evals. I want to pass 3 of these this week. And so I can't make more than 1,500 bucks, I don't believe, in these accounts without like getting in trouble. And so, or like having to make more money. And so I don't have a P&L target. It's just 1,500 bucks is like the rule. If I was trading my own cash, I would just trade up until I was probably up about 2 grand or so and then call it a day. And then if I wanted to make more, I would size up. But it just depends. Like if I'm trading like yesterday, we traded back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We were up like, I was down 200 bucks at one point. I was up 1,400 bucks at another point. Like just calling it a day at plus 700 would have been enough because we took a ton of trades and didn't get very far. So I don't have a specific goal. It just kind of go with the flow. If price is moving, we're going to capture profit on these trades. And so we should just go ahead and take that. Sell right there. Not the best entry, but let's see if momentum can carry us. Good. Nice. Okay, nice. We're up 968 on that one. That was our second best trade of the day, I think. 260, I think, on that one. Super solid trade. No. So the message to answer your question, my friend, one full mini NQ is $20 per point. MNQ micro NASDAQ is $2 a point. So I'm trading 5 for these bad boys, which means I'm basically trading, let's go sell again right there, $10 a point, okay, instead of 20. So I've halved my risk by doing that. That answers that question. $2 per point is for mine. So you could trade one micro and you'd be like, it'd be up, just divide everything I'm doing. What the fuck? Up $1,000 stay in this account. So good. Good trade there. So it took us about an hour to make $1,000. That's fine. Ideally, I'd like to make that amount of money quicker. That was a high ass score. Wow. I'll reward you with a good score. I like that though. We don't see 85s a lot here. We haven't seen that. Now I have a new model I'm gonna add on to this just to compare the two, and that bad boy scores high as fuck. So we're gonna see if it's better or not actually. But that's a different. We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. What do you like here? A short? A long? You like both? A lot of times I look for these signals to give me an excuse not to take a trade because I did not want to go long off of this and I didn't want to go short either. So far, so good. Okay. Nice, JSTORs. Nice. There you go. Yes, you are. So one NQ is 10 micros. So just a division. All right. That's 1/10. And so it's 20 points per movement on NQ, 2 points per movement on MNQ. And again, I just go back and forth from MNQ to NQ when the ATR is high. That's why I'm here. If the ATR was at like 15, I'd be trading NQ. It wouldn't even be a big deal because there's not as much movement. So my stop loss can be tighter and I don't have to risk as much. I've got a short signal here. Let's go sell. This one could be not so good for us. Let's see. I need you to move away. Thank you. Good heavens. Okay. We're up 1,077 on this account. It's fine. Wasn't the best of signals either. And thank God we got out right there because we turned negative. Again, I always optimize for my trades once they're in profit to stay in profit. I don't let winning trades go negative very often. It's not a thing that I like. Let's see if we get a long here. I would like a long. Short and neutral. We'll wait. We'll wait here. The neutral is incorrect, of course. We'll see if the short signal works out or not. JSTORs, what strategy, my friend? Sorry, I missed it. Let me see if I missed anybody else's comments here. No, it's just the message, Kyle and JSTORs. I appreciate you guys. Snoopy jumping in there. Snoopy, did I answer your question about the ATR and how I use it? Like it's not a long or short indicator. It simply tells you how big these candles are, which is super important because if you get into a trade and you don't know what the ATR is, you're in for a world of who knows what. These candles look when you're in these trades, all the candles look the same size. It's just you look at your P&L and you're like, why am I down $500 instead of $200? Like you're like, what's going on here? ATR is just really high. Price movement looks crazy, is crazy. You just can't tell. Sell right there. Terrible entry. I wish that signal came through a little sooner. I would have jumped into this one a little sooner. Okay, we're up $1,092 in this one. It's fine. Wasn't the greatest of trades here. I don't love it. I got 12 points of movement for, yeah, that's a good signal. Okay, and then you can use this measuring tool right here to measure the amount of points. So like from open to down here is 16, 17 points. Up here is 4 and 3/4 points. Okay, so I use that to score these as well. Like, okay, that's a good signal. I got more point movement on the direction than the opposite. Okay. That was a good signal. We have price making new lows. Next signal comes through. Another sell. This one's going to be tough because I think price might want to try and test going back up here. Okay, I was wrong. Never mind. Good. Nice. Nice. Okay, that was a $200 trade there, I think. Okay. All right. Good signal there. Yep and yep. Let's look at our results for today so far. We're up 1239. We've taken 59 trades. We've won 52 of them. That is a 88% win rate. So pretty good. We've been very solid today. Much better today than we were yesterday. Good. I knew we'd bounce back, by the way. It was weird. Along here, I don't love it, but I'll indulge. Right below that low is where I'm going to go with this. Okay. Again, the AI is always going to be smarter than you. It doesn't matter what you do in life. The AI is smarter than you. So trust it. Okay, made 80 bucks on that one. Okay, puts us up 1283. Hell of a signal by ChatGPT right there. Hell of a signal. It was really good. It was. That was a great call by ChatGPT. It was a great call. Thanks, message. I really appreciate that. Dope. What's good, my friend? What's good? The message, I really appreciate that. I really do. You guys say great call. I think somehow you guys are really behind. What the hell? You guys are really behind. And I don't know why that is the case. I have a short signal here. Let's go there. Sell. Stop. See if I can manage this one into profit here. You guys are like 10 seconds behind, I think. Okay, we took that one on the chin. That's stupid. Yeah, I was gonna say J Stores. I hope they aren't following. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys aren't behind. My fucking computer's behind. I'm like, there's no way. I have the setting so it should be low latency. My bad. That's on me. I am pretty much lockstep with you. I think it's like 2 second delay. I think it's all it is. That was stupid of me. Sorry. Okay, so that signal came through as a short. I'm gonna take it again, and if we get blown out of this one, I'll learn my lesson. We're gonna get blown out of this one, are we? Yeah. 50 bucks, I think. Okay, we're up 1,100 bucks for today. All right, now I know why. It's given me short signals. It likes the downward momentum, and we're below VWAP. I'm sure we've got a lot of slopage here, and it's been a pretty simple. Like I think this price pattern might repeat itself. So we kind of have this little pull up here, and I'm sure ChatGPT will just be a smidge behind on calling this one. I think it's going to give me a long here, and I think price is going to do something like this. Again, I'm okay, being wrong, but I think price is going to pull back pretty strong here, and I'm going to jump into a long and be the beneficiary of getting my ass kicked. Let's see. So ChatGPT likes a long. Okay, I'll take it. Stop. Okay, and let's just see what happens. Oh, wow. Nope, couldn't place it. I want to place it above, but like when you trade 5 micros, the thing about trading micros people don't talk about is you have a ton of commission to pay. Now, commission would be cheaper than me losing this trade, that's for sure. Fuck. But damn it. All right. So we traded that back down again. I lost about 60 bucks on that one. This is, yeah, like I said, this is the same price pattern that I was expecting. But I had a chance to break even. But when you trade micros, the commissions are not 1/10 the cost. It's like a third of the cost, I think. And so it ends up being like three micros equals the same commission as one mini, which is insane if you think about it. Got a short right there. All right, if this one doesn't work out, then we're definitely in some chop and we need to figure out. We just need to stop for a second. Let's see. Small victory there. Really small victory there. No, you were not good. Okay, let's take a second. If anytime we lose like 2 trades in a row, we got to just be patient because we're behind. Like whatever it is, ChatGPT is not seeing it clearly, and I have a fix for that. But right now, basically, I have price sitting kind of in this region. I'm gonna wait for it to break out of that and then take new trades. This is I learned this yesterday by taking way too many trades yesterday and just getting bullied back and forth inside of choppiness. Because ultimately, if we avoid the chop, like we trade these moves really nicely, which everybody should technically. But all right, so ChatGPT likes to short right here in a neutral. So neutral, you're wrong. The short's correct. Of course, the short's correct. Now that we like don't take it, good stuff there. But I could see price making this low and then trying to move up. We're at 14,000, and then look where price holds down here, right above the even number. This is it pivots at 19,395, but 19,400 is that level again. The even numbers where price is going to bounce. So just always keep that in mind. Always, always, always. It's not like the most important thing, but if you see price screaming down and you do have one of these even numbers, just know there's a buyer sitting there with a ton of limit orders ready to jump in there. It's just how they work. It's just how they work. Yes, 15 micros is crazy. JSTORs, 15 micros is not. You might as well just trade one full mini at that point, and then just hold it. Like the true math of it is nuts. I mean, you're paying a stupid amount of commissions. Like it's honestly, it's insane. The only reason that you would like maybe do that many contracts and not just do a full mini is if you're trying to scale out. But even then, you have all those same commissions every single trade. And so when you like, I trade 5. There's no reason for me to trade anything more than 5 micros if I'm okay trading 5. I'll just jump to 1 mini, which we probably could honestly. Hold on, see where we at. 23. We'll wait. But it's really if you look at the math, it is very expensive to trade micros above a certain number. That's actually a decent signal. We get a new trade here, but we're going to wait for price. It's in this little range right here, so we're just going to chill out. Nice little pattern down here. Good. Ranging between 40 points. According to the ATR, that is 2 candles. So we could see 2 normal sized candles would get us out of this range. So like, we'll just be patient. Yeah, the message. Go to Trade of 8 here. Let me just I'll do really quick. Trade of 8 commissions. Low futures commissions. They do have pretty low rates, but it's still pretty high pricing. Okay, so if you have like a free account, you don't pay them. It's 35 cents per micro, and then it's 129 for the standard. So that ends up being about 4. Yeah, ends up being about 4 is the break even there. So trading 5 is more expensive than trading 1. 3 times 5 is 15. Yeah, it's more expensive to trade 5 micros than 1 mini. Now the risk is in half, so like it's obviously way more advantageous to trade 5 micros than 1 mini, especially if you want to make sure your risk is the right size. Like totally makes sense. But it's point if you have a free account, which I'm pretty sure everybody does. The math never really. The only time it makes sense, it looks like there's that's 5, maybe 4, 9 times 4. Yeah, if you have the lifetime, if you pay Trade of 8 $1,500 one time, or 4 payments of $500, they will give you a nice cut on your commissions, which is pretty cool. Okay, new trade here. Holy cow. I'll buy off this. It's gonna be tricky. I don't love it, but let's see if price can continue this move up. See if this is a real move or not. It is a real move. Nice. Oh, wow. Oh, all right. Get us almost back to where we were before. It's a nice little trade there. Okay. I think it's still cruising a little bit too, isn't it? This one's a long, it's kind of run away from me too much now. I, as a just kind of a rule of thumb, when you get huge price movements like this, unless there is some categoric like news that pops out, sometimes you're going to get, well, most times you're going to get a nice pullback. Now, this candle might not be the one that pulls back. It could be the next one. But you're going to get a pullback on price. That doesn't mean the move's over. It just means that price is like, whoa, buddy, we just like reestablished a new price here. And look where price kind of pulled back at. Almost, we have this 19,500 level hovering right here. We were pretty close to it. I'll mark it so we can see it. Okay. And we were at what? We were 5 points out before price decided to turn around. Again, this move is not necessarily over, but price needs to digest what the hell just happened before it makes a new move. Okay, long here. Ah, man, I don't love it. Not a big fan of this one. Let's see if price can get back to even. That'd be cool enough. Like I said, cool enough. And we talked about the move. The move isn't over. 1257. The move isn't over. It just pricing is I can figure out what the hell is going on here first. Bad. You're a bad signal. You're a good signal. Actually, is that true? Not bad. Let's investigate. Points down was 13. Points up was, that's actually a bad. New signal here. Neutral. Wait. I think Trade of 8 opens a new candle like a second and a half or a second before it's actually time. That to me that has to be it's like the only way that it can move as fast as it does. I think these candles open up like we can try and watch it, I guess. I think these candles close and open up right before our and maybe my time is a second delayed or something. I don't know, but I think Trade of 8 does it like that, where they close the candle out at like it'd be 10:21 in 59 seconds Central Time. Close a candle, new candle opens. That would explain a lot. Explain a lot. So yeah, going back to the commissions though, it's very expensive to trade micros past a certain point. 19,400. Yeah, we'll see. Might have a chance to come back down here. Let's see. Go sell right there. The setup feels a little better to me, but I don't know if it's going to be right. Yeah, we got touched there pretty quick. 1162. Okay. Hell no, that's incorrect. Hell no, that's incorrect. Tough one there. I thought we might get a chance to get some money here, but okay. It can be. It can be dope for sure. Um, why am I always like, what's going on here? My computer continues to lag behind. All right, long signal here. I'll take it. Oh man, I rushed to put my stop above and I missed out on this. I was late and I rushed my stop. Late and we could have easily had this entire move here. Okay, we're gonna test that 19,500 level, it looks like, potentially. Price has been very fearful of this level. Let's see what we got. If we touch this one, we're going to 19, or we're going to 540 probably pretty quick. Remember, here's our level. There's price. There are sellers up here pushing price down. Boom, there it is. Let's see what we get here. Remember, last time we got this big push, we had price pull back a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Long. Okay. No rush and stop there. We're good. Nice. We're up 13, 14 in this account. Good trade there. Now you guys saw that my P&L on that trade was a little higher than it has been the past couple of trades. The ATR is higher. Yeah. ATR is higher. It's at 27. And I can feel it when I'm in the trade. Like I know, okay. ATR is kind of skying on me. You can feel it when you're in a trade, you know, like, oh damn, I'm not making as much money as I thought I would, or like I'm losing, or I'm losing more money, or I'm making way more than I thought. That's because the ATR is increased on you. If we get a long here, we have a chance. Let's see what we got. This signal's super delayed. Okay. It might not matter, but let's see. Okay. Now, one of the reasons that the ATR matters a ton as well is the amount of shifting a candle will do. Like, let's just take percentages. If it shifts, if a candle might move up or down 30% of the ATR before going in its direction, if you look at the ATR right now, it's at 27. Okay, that's 9 points that it could shift back and forth on before making its final move. And so if you have a stop at 15 or 20 points, it could, half, you know, 3/4 of it is going to get munched up by price movement. And it won't be that price is hunting your stop. It's just is so much volume. There's so many transactions that price just is going to move a ton. And it's not necessarily your stop getting hunted or anything like that. It's more just, listen, price is super volatile right now. And so it's going to move a lot. And this one's going to be not so good for me if I don't get it to where I need to be. There we go. Small victory, I think, or more. Is there more in store? There is. Nice. Oh, that was weird. We're up 1460 in this account. Okay. Um, Good. All right, so we've hit the profit goal for this account. Let's take stock of this really fast, and then we'll jump into another trade here while we let price kind of do its thing. Okay, so we're super zoomed in on this chart. That's hella funny. Okay, so here are our stats for this account here today. This is the first hour and a half of our trading. 82% win rate. We had one break even, which should be a win. We made 15 or 1460. So super nice. Really, really nice value there. Let's throw that in the chat really quick. Let's go here. Nice. Nice. Sawin. Nice. Okay. First 1.5 hours. All right. Let's get back to work. All right. Now we need to switch accounts. We have another one here. I believe it's this one. Yes. Let's go do the same thing here. Let's move this back over. It's fine. We'll leave it. It's about right there. Boom, boom. Let's get zoomed in here. No confidence here. Had a long there. Good, good. Okay, nice. And we'll get to work. Thanks, Steve. Thank you, Steve. All right, new signal coming in 30 seconds. Really nice to have this clock up here. It's the only reason it's up there is just so that I can see when the new signal is coming, or next signal is coming. Jay, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Okay. 8 seconds, and we'll get a new signal here. Now we kind of have price making a top here. Where's VWAP? It's within range, but not super close. And then here goes price. If we get a long here, I'd be fascinated by that. But we didn't. Okay, so price is gone. We don't have a chance to catch this one. And it was a great signal too. So there's a little latency issue. It's not big. I'm working on that. But like you can prompt these AI models to give you like instant answers. You have to prompt it right, but you can like instead of asking ChatGPT like, "Oh, what do you think?" and then it gives you this massive blob of shit, like you can prompt these things to answer like in a second, like in well less than a second, like instantly. And so that's what you have to do in order to get signals without super latency. But you have to API transactions and back and forth, and then things have to get displayed properly. So hopefully we can limit that and shrink it down to get it to basically even. Got sell signal, short, stop up here. This one's tough because we are going against the grain, and I don't really like this position at all, but we'll see what we can get. God, I wanted that. Go away. Thank you. Wow. My P&L on this trade stinks because I think two of my contracts got hit. I made 34 bucks on that. I'm like, why is my P&L trash? It says my it's because part of my stock got hit, I think. Good signals. So a little delayed on that one as well, but that shouldn't matter. Damn. Commissions on that one. We gave free commissions to Tradeovate. Commission on the buy, commission on the sell. Hate that. Hate when that happens. Yes. McB, yes. For you guys, I'm trying to take every signal that comes through so you guys can see it, as many as I can. Right now, I think I need to chill just for a second because we've got price dancing between these two levels right here. Let's get rid of this one. I got price dancing here, and so and like by the way, this little touch here was at that 500 level and it reversed up. I love talking to you guys about these even numbers because it is like it's one of those conspiracies where you say it out loud and people are like, "What? Shut the fuck up." But like if you really see it, like Bryce loves to bounce at these even numbers. It is unbelievable. 19,500 bounce. We run away. Super fascinating stuff. Okay, so we got a long signal here. Probably weren't going to be able to catch that one, but I've got price threatening VWAP. So we are 30 points out, 34 points out. I don't think it's going to be a moonshot from here to VWAP. I think there's going to be one of those nasty red candles that comes in and eats our lunch. So we have to be prepared for that. But this is why I like using a trailing stop. A trail gives you the ability to control your stop loss. And ideally, you're getting into trades that just move in your favor right away. That's what I want. That's the best case scenario for me. Is I get into trades and then all of the trades move in my favor right away. It doesn't always happen, but I like it when it does. When it happens, well, then I can just go ahead and lock in gains, certainly, and then, capture the upside when it's there. Okay, neutral here, so we're gonna wait. Let's see what happens here. Okay. All right. It's all psychological. It damn near is. But to make B to answer your question again, my friend, one second here. I take all the signals I can. I just want to wait for price to move before I do something else. Yeah, dope. Almost. I mean, that's basically how price works. Again, we're gonna wait for price to get out of this arena here, and then we'll look at some new trades. If the ATR gets below 20, we can move to to full minis here, and our P&L will just explode. I'm just gonna say confidently that you guys are not correct so far. I'll change it if price moves down. I'm on Trading View because I just want to watch. But this thing from open to top was 13, 14 points. So that's not good. That's a bad signal. Nah, I don't. Dope, good question, but no. A lot of, and this is a lot of the automation. Some of that would be helpful, but a lot of these trades that I enter in on, a lot of times I'm jumping in if I can while price is in the opposite direction. So like let's say let's watch this signal for a second. We have a 35 signal that came through and it's being delayed 8 seconds. Okay, this is a great example. Price is green. I would take a short right here now rather than waiting for or jumping at the open. Now I'd be wrong, and this is a bad signal. But I want to jump in when price is looking the opposite of the direction that I want it to go in. And the reason for that is I kind of build in some equity there. I build in a little bit of flexibility. If price continues to go against me, well, my stop can be a bit tighter and I'll just have a smaller stop. If price goes in my favor, let's say I jumped in let's say I jumped in a short right here and I entered up here. If price goes in my favor, I get all of this movement to where price opened and as much as I can um, of the movement that happened after it went profitable for me. So I like jumping into trades when price is looking opposite, which is why I can't code that or won't automate that part of it. Let's see here. We have a buy signal here. Let's go long right there. Not the smoothest of entries, I'll tell you that. Ideally, I want my entry to be like right there. That's ideal. That doesn't scare me having price, looking a certain way. That's like I love that. Okay, small victory there. We're up 56 bucks. Okay, and we use a trail because this go has happened to us as well. How big is this move? Is this a good signal or a bad signal? 9 points up to, okay, we can switch to, that was a good signal. We can switch to NQ now. I think we've got kind of what we want as far as price goes. Okay. So you were a good signal before, you're still a good signal. Okay. Jump in there, stop. Get my screen together, good God. This one's gonna hurt us a bit if it doesn't go profitable. Because we had a chance, didn't we? Oh, move, do something. Price is just sitting. That's crazy. You can slide your trailing stop as long as you keep your finger on that button. It won't officially set. So I took a L there. What do you have for me now? 38. Short. Take that. This one's also very scary because I don't believe in it very much, but I was wrong. To doubt. Okay, we made some money back. We're down $6 now in this account. You were bad. Well, all these are bad signals, and so I want to correct this because it's still a little tricky. I want to correct all these, but so this I would say the signals are probably 55, closer maybe even 60% accurate. That has to be improved. If these get to like 70%, like it would be filthy. As long as you guys use your trail, like what I want is I think if I wasn't as good at recognizing this and with the practice, my results would be a little lackluster. So if I gave this to you guys probably wouldn't have the same exact results immediately, but eventually you would. It would just take a while. I want that to not be the case. I want it to be like right away. Okay. Long right there. This one's going to be tricky because we entered at probably the highest point we could. And price is just going to eat us up, I think. Okay. If price jumps up a bit, I'll trail it like I'm winning. I don't think it's going. Oh, there we go. Okay. At the stop. Whatever happens, happens. There we go. A little bit of profit there. We're up $24. That was scary. Bad signal you were. New signal here in 9 seconds. Shit's cooked. Facts, Alex. Shit is cooked. I say good morning. I think you're just late. Short here. This one's gone. I can't catch that. That one's gone. We're going to go on TradingView and measure it. We are at, it makes sense we're at VWAP. It makes sense as to why these signals are looking crazy. The signals are good, but like the price is crazy. But yeah, if I could get these, no, you're good. You're good, my friend. What's good, Alex? If I can get these signals to, thank you, Noah. If I can get these signals to be a little bit higher as far as just percent like profitable, then I think we've got a real chance. And it's going to take some time. And I've got one quick adjustment I can make, assuming it can happen quickly. I think it will help out. But the next will be getting this thing to be trained, and then that'll be awesome. All right, so new signal here in 2 seconds. Short. I'll go sell right there. This is not the greatest of ideas. Another small victory. We're up to $74 here. Tiny victories here. Not great. We'll get one, and this is part of it too. Is like there's 3 points. This one's 7 points, 8 points. Good signal. When we're trading, like I would say you'll have 3 to 4 trades that account for most of your profit. I have 1, 2, 3. I think I've got like I have 5 trades of the. I mean, did we take 50 or 40 in that last eval? 50? I can't remember exactly. But like I have 5 trades that make up like $700 of my profit. Like that makes sense. Short right there. And so we just need to be taking really good trades and being confident. And then we'll have a couple that just give us a majority of our profit. So at times we'll have to take small losses or just break evens. That's okay, because we will have trades that give us what we're looking for. And this might not be one of them. Move my stop to meet it, and it met it. Down $14. We're trading back and forth. You are not a good signal. But like to me, this is like I would like that. I would go short on this because price is green. Like I like that. We had a chance to be profitable. Price did drop down far enough, but it stayed for a millisecond and then ran back away. We had a chance to be profitable. It wasn't great. Now recently, these past couple days, we've had the morning, like the early morning, be nice and smooth, And then, yes, thank you. Thank you, fucking. All right, that was, sorry, I did not mean to react like that. I, got a little gnat in here. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Get your ass. Sorry, I'm catching this gnat. Oh, yeah. It's like a little bug. Bro, get out of here. Nasty ass dude. Dude. Shit felt like a booger. All right. 43, that signal was good. By the way, one of my talents, I'm nice at catching flies in the house. Like bugs, flies, I'm nice. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I am nice. So just heads up. If you ever you ever need advice, I got you. I'm nice. That was an easy one though. I think it was just kind of slow. All right. New signal here. Long. I think price is probably a little too far gone for me. I'll jump in right there. Stop. Let's see if price can cooperate. Bro, come on. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Like I said, there are going to be trades that make up majority of your profit. You just have to be in the game to be there. There we go. That was like 200 bucks there. Nice. Watch this next signal here. We really haven't broken, and we're at VWAP, makes sense, but we really haven't broken this level here. So let's just wait a second and see what price wants to do. What does ChatGPT believe though? Short? Oh, good fucking signal. I just couldn't catch it. Good signal. There was no way I was getting that. But great signal. Okay, so now we officially have price sitting kind of like right here, but also I think like right in here. So let's wait on that. Let me turn this fan on. Then I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick, and I will be right back. We'll keep it rolling here 1 second. Okay. What I miss, huh? All right, let's go here. New signal here. These are all good. I'll go long right there. See if I miss the tail end of this move or if I can still capture some. Let's see. I'm gonna get eaten by commissions if this doesn't. Yeah, there we go. 35 bucks, I think. We're up 100 bucks. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Um, you're right. You're right. Oh, no, no. Actually, yes, you're correct. All you guys are correct. You might be incorrect, though, my friend. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Welcome back. Hell yeah, it's been cooking. What the hell? Nathan, what's the software? This is the website I'm developing right now. But we're using ChatGPT to get trading signals every minute. Let's see. Long. Okay. Stop. The reason I like price big is I want to see how much movement is occurring. I like my screen a little larger because when it's small, at times you can't tell, and like that little bit of not knowing can really hurt. Like my entry didn't look as bad when I was zoomed out. It's terrible if you zoom in. Okay, I'm not really gonna fuck around with this one. So if it hits my stop, it hits my stop. Bro, come on. There we go. What? It counts as a loss. I don't know. Ah, dang it. All right, let's zoom out on you just a little bit. But I like my price very much zoomed in. I actually have incredible eyesight. Not to brag, but I like to see price up close because it helps me determine what needs to happen here. And that thing is gone. Okay. Every once in a while you get a signal like this where there's nothing you can really do about it. And I don't actually wouldn't mind going long off of that. But every once in a while, you can't tell now, but you get a signal where, or you get price, it opens up and there is just no pre-selling, there's no sales, straight up buying. Okay. Or it does happen on red candles too often, right here, straight up, just straight down. Okay. And you oftentimes can't catch these. The best chance you have is to just like hope price moves up a little bit and you have time. But like that thing just ran away. And so, we're up $82 today. We're wasting time in this account. That was one of those where like, man, it really took off, and I would love to have it gone long on it, but it didn't work out in our favor. And so let's see. We have price really settling now. Let's see what we get. What's our next signal going to be? Long. Okay. Not a bad spot for a stop. Okay, can we get price to move here? Yeah, taken out. Okay, we're up 213. So that was a $150 trade. Solid. Oh, but it could have been a $400 trade. Quickly. All right, good. It was cooking while I was gone, that's for sure. It was definitely moving up. That's for freaking sure. Really appreciate everybody jumping in the live stream though. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like the live. It's physically impossible for everybody, for all of you to have liked it. There are more of you watching than are that liked. So if you can, always helpful. I like seeing that stuff. All right, new signal here. A short would be cool. A sell right here. This is a risky as hell trade. Let's see what we got. I'm not going to give it a lot of room. Yeah, I'm not going to give it a lot of room. We lost about $110 on that one. Bad. I wanted to see if I could like kind of find the right spot for price and then sell and let price run down. I wanted to see if I could get that. I did not. I could not. I did not get it. That's unfortunate. All right, let's do this really fast. Overview. About time, bro. You're out killing me. All right. Key. Uh, Okay. New signal here in 3, 2, 1. Long, taking that. Historically, we've seen big candle up and then big red candle reversing. So let's see if we can buck the trend here with this one. I don't think we will, but if we can, that'd be great. Yeah, down 30 bucks. Okay. Not really doing much with this. We've seen this pattern over and over and over and over and over again. That's one thing where I would like to learn. That's one thing I would like this artificial intelligence to learn. Let's see, we got a long signal here and a short. I'm gonna take the short. Let me just see what we got here. The short looked promising at first, not as much anymore, but it did look promising. Let's see. We're not down. We're down 100 bucks, 114. We're not down too much in this account that it really doesn't matter. I took the wrong side of the trade though, apparently. Like being down 100 bucks with trading one NQ contract is it's nothing. But we're trading in where it's a little choppy, and so I need to just kind of recognize that and hit pause for a second and say, okay, I've got a range somewhere in here that if price is sitting there, I'm not going to trade. This is something that I'd have to kind of like teach and instruct on, which is, okay, here's how you spot ranges. And really all you have to do is, well, sit out some of the signals. But once you get like 2 losses in a row, like, okay, obviously price is ranging and ChatGPT is not keeping up. So, we just need to hang out for a second. And that's incorrect as well. Okay. So that's learning on my end. Like, how long have you been trading for? Nathan, 8 years now, my friend. 8 years. Thank you for your comment though, and thank you for being active in the chat. Appreciate you. That's some learning that I have to do as well, which is like, okay, I have a couple trades that don't go my way. Obviously, price is sitting in an area where it's not being real decisive. I need to sit back and just say, okay, create this range, wait for price to break out, and then we can go ahead and do it again. All right, so new signal here, short. Let's go sell right there. Not a great fill, but let's see if we can get price to run for us. There we go. There's a little bit of movement. A lot of movement. Where I told you guys being down 100 bucks trading one NQ contract is nothing. That's what I meant. Keep going, baby. Oh, that's beautiful. AI just doesn't miss a lot. It really doesn't. Good night. Look at this. Boom. Back up 251. Hell of a trade there. Same thing as before here. Short. Yeah, too far. It's gone already. Good signal there. Thanks, Alex. Caught that one. Nice, Kyle. Great work. J Stores. Thank you. Yes. So again, being down in this is why I keep a tight stop. Is like if I can keep my losses, if really I boil it all down to saying, okay, if my entry is correct, I can have a tight stop and I can hit massive trades if my entry is right. And so that's what I focus basically all of my attention on. Yes, I want to get into trades that move a lot. Yes, I want to catch these big wins, but ultimately, if my entry is right everything else takes care of itself. My stop won't really matter, and my trail will be super accurate. I have another short here. This is going to be super tricky. Not a great entry either. I need to get a little more than that. Oh, wow. It peaked under the hood. It peaked. It did not give me what I was looking for, though. That's going to get hit here. Yep. It's fine. We're up 71 bucks. Totally fine. No battery. All right. And that's a bad signal. That's a bad signal. Okay. So again, I would like ChatGPT to maybe figure out what it wants to do with these. This is a good sell signal. That thing was perfect. This one is a bad sell signal. It's not great. So I need to figure out what it wants to do here and do it. All right, new signal here. Long. Okay, decent entry there. Can price move in our favor enough? So far, yes. Yep, there we go. Holy cow. Nice. Back up 207. Good trade there. That was one where I had to chase it a little bit if I wanted to catch it, and I did, and it worked out well. Typically, it doesn't always happen, but it worked out on that one. That's good. You guys can kind of see the candle like the dispersion of signals. Some neutrals for sure, but a lot more selling than buying currently. All right, I'm gonna take it here, and the reason I'm gonna take it is I think I let price extend far enough that I think if it jumps up just a little, I'm gonna be good. Nope. Every time. Every time. Every time I jump into those, I want to just be right, and I need to recognize this and just not do it anymore. So stupid of me. I do it all the time. Like it might have cost me $4,000 or $5,000 just trying to catch these stupid freaking things. Like not trying to go like long off of these because I think it's going to revert, but like trying to find the right bottom because there is a right bottom. Like trying to find the right bottom to jump in and ride it all the way up. I get my ass cooked every time I do it. I need to just stop. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. All right, let's see what we got here. I've got a neutral signal, so we're gonna wait. Answer some questions. Some questions came through. Special needs said overall AI has a 70% win rate. I don't know. Special needs. Like it. ChatGPT. What I do is I give it a bunch of parameters and I say, hey, like which direction, and then how confident are you in your pick? And it gives me a confidence score of 65, 78, 75, whatever. The average confidence score is 73. I would say the win rate's closer to like 60%, maybe a little lower. I trade much better than that. I trade typically in the mid 70s. That's typically where I trade using this. And so there's a little difference between the signals and my effectiveness as a trader, but a lot of that has to do with my entry. So it's tough to answer that question. I don't know what the actual win rate is. It's probably a little bit lower than I'd like it to be. Let's go sell right there. Bad entry. My entry should have been a smidge earlier and we would have had still a losing trade, but at least a much better chance of getting profitable here. Price is not trying to touch that low right there. But let's see if it can anyway. Small victory. That's annoying because we had a lot more to get potentially. You're correct. So social needs, hopefully that answers your question. So does the AI predict the next move based on Nathan, no. So what I do is I've got a ton of different parameters, different things that I've given ChatGPT. And then from there, let's see here. And then from there, it gives me the best, version or the best signal it can. Okay, we're trading in some chop here. Let's be patient, but let's see what we got. So sell signal, I'm assuming. Okay, that one's gone. We can't take that. Okay, we'll wait. Kind of have price. I have price threatening VWAP. Never want to threaten VWAP. I got like up here, and there it is. That was one of those trades where if I just jumped in at the open, I would have made money. We all would have, but I just didn't. Some of you guys will take those trades and make a lot of money with it. I know you guys will, and you won't listen. You get your ass burnt every once in a while. You get burnt the same amount of times as you win, I would assume. Maybe a little less winning than losing. But yeah, I don't want to take those. Again, no upper wick right here. Probably easier to see here. No upper wick is really hard to trade. You don't really get any concessions. Price doesn't give you anything that you can go off of. It just says, hey, we're here and we're gonna run. And we're gonna run 20 points. Just so thanks for watching. Short here. Good entry. Better entry than I thought I was gonna get. And we're gonna get a nice little run here. Okay, puts us up 104. We're trading basically plus 100 bucks. It's basically nothing, but good signal. Okay, or maybe not a good signal. Let's see. Actually, it's a good signal. We are able to take that trade, put our stop in, and get profitable. It's a good signal. Even if this thing reverses all the way back up, there should be no reason you'd have your stop this loose. No reason. You get a new trade every minute. No way. No way, Jose. All right. Keep going here. Let's see what we got. New signal coming. Okay, we've been. All right, so like this right here. I don't know how we would predict something like that. Not yet. I'll have to let the AI learn, but let's go buy right there. My entry could have just been a smidge later, and I would have had a nice little spot. I'm gonna give this one a tight stop. Yeah, down 54 bucks. We're just trading back and forth. We're trading in this choppy ass range. These candles are pretty big, but we're trading in this big ass range. It's kind of like right here, and then maybe more like right there. Now this is this is 30 points, 34.5 points. So let's see if we can get price to move outside of this, and then we can take our next trade. Technically you were correct. I messed it up. Okay. We're probably trading at like 60% right now on this account, but we traded at 80-some% in the previous account. So it evens out to about 70-some, probably mid 70s if I had to guess. Okay. All right, we're gonna wait. I need to see price. This is a good signal here. I need to see price get outside of this upward range right here in order for me to feel comfortable taking new trades. But you guys can see before this candle goes red that there's no bottom wick here. Really hard to jump into a trade on this one because you have price moving against you, and you're basically hoping that it's going to move even further than it already has in order for you to make a decent chunk of money, which is a nice gamble. And it would have maybe worked out depending on where your stop was. But a good trade here. And this is the fear that you get in up here and that price pulls back 8-10 points on you in a hurry. That's why I don't chase them. Yeah. So I'm not afraid to take some losses. Kyle, no doubt. Kyle, you're also delayed as hell. So I'm sure you would I should have taken that trade. Oh, I should have taken that trade. I wanted to take it. I'm glad I was a little bit more patient. Kyle, your results would be a lot better if you had you didn't have the delay that you have. So I'm quite confident that, my friend, you'd be in closer to 70%. So I don't doubt that at all. I think you're going to be doing just fine when you get access, my friend. Just fine, my friend. All right. Let's see what we got here. So that's technically a good signal, I guess. I can measure it. Let's see. 5 points down to 6.5 points up. It's a good signal. We'll wait for the next one. Again, we're waiting for us to break out of this range. Like we need price to move out of here. We're getting decent little moves here, but I need price to get above here and go. And I just don't know if price wants to do that just yet. Set up any parameters, even if the way trade is different. 100%. Cool. Appreciate the vote of confidence, Kyle. Special needs is not available yet. So when it is, I will certainly make that announcement. It's not available just yet, but we're working on it. $50 in this account. So what's our overall P&L? Like $1,400 today. Not bad. Okay, now I got price moving here a little bit. I'm ready. I'm ready for this thing to take off. I am. So if we get a long signal here, I'll be there. Okay. And I think it's gone. It's not even. It's taken off as it's not even coming back to Earth. And we don't want it to. Good. Good signal there. Late. We will get the latency down. Like I will get ChatGPT to perform faster. I will get the API keys to connect faster. Like I will get this down. But there will be trades that you just can't take. That's going to happen. I really like this interface though. It's very smooth, clean, and like minimalistic, but also very like insightful. All right, so this is maybe the first hour of the day where we had. And by the way, markets are up nice today, and like it's just been kind of weird that we've had a ton of short signals the way that we've had them. Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. My bad boy might be ready to come back down. All right, good little trade here. I got a feeling this isn't going to work out well if we go long off of it, but let's see. Okay, long. Okay. Again, this is one of those where like we know what the cost is going to be of this. Can we finally? We did. We made $6 on that. The question was, and we could have made $60 on that, $100 on this one. That sucks. Okay, so whoops. We had to deal with 8 points of drawdown, which isn't terrible, to get 17 points of upward movement. That's great. Let's move all these. That's great. The reason I set my stops so tight, and it looks asinine now, is we had this big movement right here, this huge candle, which I'll go measure it again. And I just thought price, that was 26 points. Just thought price would settle down and like reverse back on us a little bit. Long again, good. Got some value in there too. Enter when the candle was red. If we gets back to even, we'll have some profit. If it keeps doing that, we'll have more profit. Nice. Boom. All right, puts us up to, that was a $300 trade, and holy cow, what is going on here? What in the world? Good signal there. ChatGPT, what do you think? Long? ChatGPT likes a long here. I don't know if I agree with it. Wow. Okay, GPT. I'm impressed. You gave me both, so I took the long, but that was impressive. First signal came through. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thanks, special needs. Is the intent for the AI to output eventually become an indicator that is visible on the chart? Alex, no. I anticipate this thing to stay on this website. And the reason for it is it's too complicated to put on a chart, and TradingView is too delayed, and Trade doesn't, NinjaTrader doesn't offer anything we could really use. Let's go buy right. Oh, fuck. Let's go. I didn't get my entry. Buy right there, I guess. Stop. I'm assuming price goes higher. That's why I entered, but let's see. Got a shitty fill too. Oh, how? We're up 300 bucks. But like, how did you, bro? You move too fast. So we're not. My intention is not to put this as an indicator. So you'd rather take small losses than hold for larger gains? Yes, McB. McB, let me get to that in a second. Alex asked about putting this on a chart. So there aren't any good solutions. If we put it on TradingView, you have to deal with the low lag of or the large lag of price action on TradingView. That sucks. You also have to deal with the lag of connecting this thing 4 or 5 different times, so the signals would be even more delayed. Go long right there. Stop. Let's see if price can get back to that wick high up there. So you have like 15 different delays that you have to deal with. It's more like 5, but like it would make for a nuisance of an indicator. Like wouldn't be using AI at that point because God, price is moving fast. We're up 414. That's a $100 trade there. Good signal there. So you'd have a ton of delays and it wouldn't be helpful. If you try to use it for Trade you can't because you really can't program shit into Trade and you can't use those charts on mobile. And so you might as well just use a website. And then you can use it on NinjaTrader, but then you have to download a bunch of stuff and then you have to deal with NinjaTrader. And it's not the worst, but it's not great. And so there aren't any great solutions to put it on a chart. And I never intended to put it on a chart anyway because I knew all this going in. And so keeping it on a website makes the most sense. Okay, I have another long signal here. Let's go buy right there. A little bit of value purchased. Okay. We're at 434 right now. Good signal. Prices, I mean, this is unbelievable. We got price doing crazy work. And our ATR is definitely increased a little bit. 21. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now McB, you asked about smaller losses. Yes. Um, being signal here, just to clarify. Yes, I know what you mean, Alex, which is like, putting it on like just having it so you can see it on your chart. I totally get that. I just think that it is too delayed. It's too delayed for what you're looking for. And then McB asked, would you rather take smaller losses than bigger gains? Yes, because I assume, let's see here, short McB, you're assuming you're correct on every trade. I'm assuming I'm wrong on every trade. Does that make sense? Like my assumption is that I'm actually going to lose every single trade I get into, and that's why I take tight stops, like that one we just lost. Okay, so would you rather take smaller losses than try to hold for large? Yes, always. I want to take smaller losses instead of holding for larger gains because holding for larger gains essentially means you have to accept more drawdown to hopefully get profit, which I've always had an issue with. A lot of traders like to do this. I'm not saying you do, McBee, but just in general. They like to hold for big gains, which is great, but they accept a ton of drawdown, and when it doesn't go well after 2 trades in a row, it blows up the account. Real money or prop firm money or anybody's money. I go into every single trade assuming I'm going to lose the trade. And so I'd rather lose small than lose big. And then when I'm right and price goes in my favor, well then I get to accept, a nice premium, a nice run up of price. I can slide my trail. But I assume I'm going to lose every single trade I get into. Every trade I assume is going to be a loss. I have zero confidence that I'm going to get into a trade and it's going to be a winner. Because every time I do, I learn a valuable lesson that I'm fucking wrong. And so I don't like to gamble like that. I have the utmost confidence that I'm probably going to win 70% of my trades, but I go into every single trade assuming I'm going to lose. And it's just the way it works. And that mentality keeps me from blowing up accounts quickly, keeps me from having big losses, and allows me to have big gains. Does that make sense? If we look at the stats on this account really quick, because we don't really have much, I haven't been trading well in this account. We're up 310. Let's see if I can get the stats here. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. Okay, I can't get the stats. I don't know why it's not loading. Let's see what we got here. 18 signal says long. I don't like it. We'll wait. Price break in the structure a little bit. If I had I punched buy down here, it would have been a 6 signal, but I didn't like it. Just took too long. But yes, I go into every single trade assuming I'm going to lose, and I end up winning a lot, but I keep my stops tight because I'm not going to let one loss ruin a day. It just cannot happen. I won't let I won't let 3 losses in a row ruin a day. Can't happen. You know, I'm really happy I didn't go long on that trade though, by the way. Like that makes me really happy that I was able to just hold and not jump into that trade. Now, this is interesting, this price action, because this kind of lends me to think that price wants to go down some more, but we could deal with a ton of movement. 3, 2, 1, new signal here. Okay, I'm pretty sure Trade of 8 opens a new candle second before. Okay, I have no confidence from ChatGPT. Thanks for the, thanks for nothing. That's going to be we'll see. We'll see. A tight stop. Well, it depends, McB. It really depends. So, seems like the extreme to change parameters. I'm gonna read up here. McB, you and I are going back and forth, so I'll answer your question first. So a tight stop depends on the ATR. A tight stop depends on how big price action is. If we have if the ATR is sitting at like 5, then a stop, I could have a 10-point stop because I don't really care. Like that's a ton of movement that would have to happen. And then I'll move it up gradually. But if we've got like an ATR that's sitting at like 30, a 20-point stop is actually too light. You probably need more. But either way, my stop is going to move with price going in my favor. So my initial stop rarely ever gets hit because I let price go in my favor I let price roll. I trail it pretty tight. If this goes red, I'll take it. Or not. It's not going to move here. We'll wait. No. But what I consider a tight stop just depends on the ATR. It's different every trade, which is partially why I decided I'm not going to pursue the automated trading part. Because if I look at the highest levels of trading, those guys don't use algorithms to take every single trade. They trade by hand, really. And they allow the algorithms to give them ideas, which is what this is, right? I'm trying to build a mini prop firm, mini hedge fund like setup here. But we get the signals and we decide if we want to take them or not. We still have to have the intelligence and the experience of like, okay, should this be a trade that we take? We have price kind of sitting in this area right here. How do you get right there? We should be waiting. We'll wait and we'll wait and we'll wait until price breaks out of up here or down below here. And I guess I could call that like more like right there. So let's see. Okay. Not disputing that. More so just looking for opportunities to fine tune it. Yeah, Alex, putting it on a let's see. What if you had the AI providing an indicator 30 seconds prior to the next bar account for latency rather than because at the end of the day, it's still going to be late. Like no matter what you do, it's still going to be late. So if it's a 30-second signal, it's still going to be. If I put it on TradingView, it'd probably be like 7 to 8 seconds late anyway. And so you'd have a signal from data that's somewhat old. It'd be like 34% old from the signal that it was coming from. So I don't think that makes sense. And ultimately, well, I tried a 30-second chart and I wasn't in love with the results either. It didn't give me any sort of confidence that it was going to be correct. So I did try that. I had my stop at 80. Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty big stop. But the ATR isn't that high, so it's actually not bad. Your stop is pretty solid for the ATR. It's actually not bad. But I would just have taken profits. Let's see here. Let's see. Evan, I wonder if ChatGPT prediction behavior changes if you ask it for both long and short confidence in the props. Yeah, interesting thought there. Is an interesting part there. My assumption would be that it would have like this signal would be 28% short, and then this one would be 22% short, 78% long. Does that make sense? I would assume actually that uh, it would just be the same but opposite. Now I did have it yesterday. It was programmed to have no neutral signals. That was there. Let me see here. 22. 22 is good. But today I have the neutral signals in there, and I like that. It helps me kind of see the price might be choppy. You're welcome, my friend Alex. And trust me, I've thought about it. I've thought about it, and just trading view is great. It's amazing, but like even just looking at this versus looking at trading view, it's like, man, we really are trying to play the game on on hard mode. But if you're on mobile, like I get it, you have to do that. I don't even. Does NinjaTrader have charts you could look at on mobile? I'm not sure, but either way, what I want is for you guys not to have to look at anything on a chart anyway. So your chart would just be free and clear, and then you look at this stuff. All right, I have a long signal here. This is the ugliest price action one could ever have. I'm gonna wait. This is the ugliest price action one can have. All this wick movement sucks. We're sitting at that same level. We really haven't gone far from it. You're 6 points to 5 points down to 4 points up. This is a bad signal until price gets higher. Okay. Next signal in 5 seconds. I really appreciate you guys asking the questions because it does help. Helps me a little bit just understand how you guys are seeing things. Neutral. Okay. Good night. Wherever this candle stops is going to be the new bottom that we'll trade from. This candle is kind of resetting the price a little bit. Anytime you get price to have huge wicks up while it's kind of moving up and some wicks down, you've got true fighting, you're going to get one of these bad boys. You got sellers loading up. Okay. This candle reset price. So we kind of all agree that the NASDAQ is probably worth 19,670 or 90. We all kind of agree it's worth this. This is what price is telling you right now. So let's see if we can trade with that information and make a good decision here. Signal now in 1 second. Sell. I'll go sell right there. See if I can get a little bit of inbuilt value. I'm thinking the answer is going to be no, but let's see. I almost got price to do what I wanted to do. There it is. All right, small victory there. We're up 330. That's fine. Good signal there, actually. Price move down faster, move up. It would have been nice to catch that one and catch all of that potentially. That'd have been super sick. That'd have been super nice. But this is like, that's one part of my game where like, listen, I'm going to miss out on some of this. If price pulls back like that, like deep, I'm not going to be able to catch the rest of it if it continues to go. That happens. There will be trades that I catch where I catch the whole entire move or almost most of it, but sometimes you miss out. So we missed out a little bit on that one. That's fine. New signal here. Tell me what you want here. 27's a neutral. This is why I don't like the neutral signals. I would like a short right here, and I'd be wrong, but I would have liked it. ChatGPT is just like, hey, you should relax and be patient. Price hasn't moved outside of our zone here. We got it to move a little bit, but it pulled back pretty nice. And now we're threatening this high side, so let's just see how that works out. Let us just see. Okay. All right. New signal here. Long. Oh man, I jumped into this one at the wrong time. I thought I was going to get price to move up a little bit or move down some more. Didn't work out for me. This is not going to be great. Let's see. Are you kidding? Move up, bro. That's better. Stop got hit. That's fine. We're up 350. Now, the other assumption that I make oftentimes, right, so I'm making right now, is that it's really difficult to capture all of this candle. And I guess let me say it differently. What I understand and know is that it's very difficult to catch the entire candle's movement or multiple candles movement. It's very hard. It's kind of a fool's game to think you can. What are we doing? What is this? Like what is this? No, ChatGPT, it's a really bad signal, my friend. It really is. And it happened, and luckily it happened so fast I couldn't even act on it. But what the fuck? What is that? Who is deciding that it's just time to just rampage the market and drop 34 points when our ATR is nowhere near that size? Those are the candles that make it a little weird. When you have candles that are like, 150% the size of the ATR, man, it makes it really difficult. I could probably go delete all these, I guess, right now. Yeah. Yeah. Before you guys ask, are we going to have multiple assets that aren't in queue to start? No. To start, no. And then why don't I have the MNQ signals on? Let's see what we got here. What do you like? A short? Okay. I got enough value here that, holy shit. $360. Let's go here. Why don't I have the MNQ signals on? One of the reasons for that is the data that MNQ gives leads to horrendous decisions by ChatGPT. I cannot explain it. I don't know what that's about. But when I set up signals for MNQ, it's almost like the opposite. Like every signal is almost inverted. It's unbelievable. I'm like, what is going on here? All right, new signal here. I've got myself a what? A long. I need one more signal to come through. I'm tripping. It's an even number, not odd. Sorry about that. My dumb ass has been waiting there forever if I didn't figure that out. 6 points up. No, it's a bad signal. We're still trading that same zone. I thought we would break out of multiple times. We just haven't. We just haven't. All right. Well, we don't have a whole lot going on here. We will, I'm sure, as time goes on, but let's call it a day for today here. Let's look at our results really fast before we get out of here. Much more productive day. Not as profitable, I don't think, in all of the accounts, but still solid. In this account, man, we didn't trade very well, did we? 34 trades. We had 10 losses. That gives us a 70% win rate. So not bad, not terrible. So 70% here on 34 trades. And let's look at the other account really quick. Is it this one? Yeah. The other account that we had earlier this morning, 78 trades, 13 losses, and an 82% win rate. So if we combine all that together, add 26 plus 10 or plus 30, probably trading at about 77, 76% win rate altogether if we combine them. So really good stuff. Super solid. Nothing to really complain about today. We'll be back tomorrow with the same stuff. I'll have one specific update that's going to be really fun to test tomorrow. And so I'm excited about that. And we'll look at it together. So I really appreciate you guys' support and jumping on here. This will be available at some point here, hopefully soon. And we all making money together with the same signals. So I will talk to you guys. Have a good one. If you have questions, shoot me a DM or an email, and we will chit chat. Peace.